Coming up on the news feed, find out more about what you can do to save a life in the New River Valley.
And Virginia Tech's men's basketball team says goodbye to former coach Johnson. Those stories and more coming up next.
Welcome to today's edition of the news feed. I'm Zach Flanagan.
And I'm Morgan Slavin. Many are trying to organize their spring bucket lists, and helping out the American Red Cross is one activity that could be on everyone's list. The spring season has begun, and warm weather isn't the only event rolling around the corner. March is Red Cross Month, and hosted blood drives are on the move. During times of crisis, the American Red Cross ensures its humanitarian mission by working with hospitals, military facilities, and other programs dedicated to servicing healthcare. The organization also provides immediate relief during disasters with food, shelter, clothing, and emotional support. These opportunities are crucial to saving lives, and every donation makes a difference for countless people. Locally, the New River Valley has stayed busy hosting numerous drives around the community. Sylvia Conke, a collection specialist of 7 years, understands that contributions are a key component for developing their mission.
Knowing that every day I'm working, I know I'm saving lives, and that's the main, goal for Red Cross, is trying to help lives, no matter if it's doing, blood transfusions or, donation of the blood, but also through the disaster relief.
The New River Valley Donation Center is heavily reliant on students, and volunteers are always welcome for hosting on-campus blood drives, supplying donations, and distributing awareness for the Red Cross. For more information about the American Red Cross or its programs and services, visit www.redcross.org or visit the local donation center located in Kent Square on South Main Street of Blacksburg.
Just a few short days after firing Coach James Johnson, Virginia Tech's new athletic director, Whit Babcock, was able to move quickly and secure a new men's basketball coach. On Friday, Virginia Tech announced that they have hired former Marquette coach Buzz Williams to a 7-year contract worth $18 million. In a press conference last Tuesday, Babcock discussed what qualities he was searching for in a new head coach.
We would look for how they develop players, their track record of success. Do they really have what it takes to be a scrapper and a fighter to build this program and what I think is the nation's toughest conference?
Babcock indicated that he wasn't afraid to spend money to acquire talent and backed it up with this splash hire. Williams comes to Virginia Tech with impressive credentials, having compiled a record of 139-69 at Marquette while leading his team to 5 NCAA tournament appearances in 6 seasons. Virginia Tech, on the other hand, has not appeared in the tournament since 2007. Williams was formally introduced to Virginia Tech in an open press conference at Castle Coliseum on Monday. Last Saturday evening, a weekend music festival downtown had a local eatery changing its look. Reporter Carlos Waters is in the studio with the story.
At the Rock the Block's Music Festival, a crowd buzzed over dim lights and live bands. Hours before, the performance space was a restaurant filled with customers enjoying vegetarian dishes. Opened in 1974 as an ice cream shop, Gillies has taken a seat as an established local favorite in downtown Blacksburg. The restaurant has been involved in the local music community for the last 6 years. Owners began hosting live acts on weekends, but have recently expanded to include Wednesday nights. The feeling inside the restaurant before showtime is somewhat hectic. Servers have to accommodate guests by helping them move to a smaller eating area. Meanwhile, crew members from the festival begin setting up their sound equipment. As time passes, the venue morphs from a quaint establishment to a vibrant blend of people and sounds. A local outfit takes the stage to a mass of fans and friends. Anita Bevins has been with the company as a music coordinator, previously working as a waitress.
I think Justin saw an opportunity probably about 8 years ago when Billy started focusing more on the dinner service. And when I moved in town and started working here part-time, I saw a big opportunity not only with the dinner service was just to try and increase the appeal, for dinner. But then, this great location, why close down on a Friday night at 10 and call it a day.
6 of the 8 venues hosting the festival make the change from restaurant to concert hall regularly on weekends. Back to you in the studio.
The Ronald McDonald House of Southwest Virginia is a locally funded nonprofit organization that serves as a home away from home for families whose children are sick or injured and are receiving medical treatment in the Roanoke area. Jamie and Kevin McQuain from Christiansburg, Virginia, sought refuge in the Ronald McDonald House after Jamie encountered undiagnosed preeclampsia during her pregnancy. Now that the McQuain's 4-year-old son Dylan no longer needs hospitalization, they make sure to visit and support the Ronald McDonald House as often as possible. Lindsay Peck has the full report.
Since the Ronald McDonald House opened on May 5, 1984 in Roanoke, Virginia, it has been home to approximately 25,000 families during their times of need. The Ronald McDonald House is conveniently located 2 blocks away from the Carolean Clinic Children's Hospital, making it easy for guests to get to and from the hospital in a moment's notice. After Dylan McQuain was born prematurely, his mother, Jamie McQuain, could not bear to stay one night away from him. The McQuains were immediately drawn to the Ronald McDonald House because of the comfort and proximity to the hospital it provided. Dylan McQuain was born on March 16, 2010. He weighed 1.5 pounds and was 13 inches long. Jamie stayed in the Ronald McDonald House for 3 months while Dylan was hospitalized. The McQuains say that the Ronald McDonald House saved their family.
They let Jamie be close to Dylan every day. There was always a place to sleep, there was always a place to shower, there was always a place to get food. There were people who would tell her not to spend every waking moment in the hospital.
Right. And it helps because there's other moms here who are going through the same thing. And my husband had to go back home to Christiansburg to work, so I was here all alone.
Jamie McQuain says that the staff members and volunteers at the Ronald McDonald House are phenomenal because there was always someone to talk to and they really made it feel like home. Since the Ronald McDonald House helped the McQuains in their time of need, they try and visit and volunteer as often as possible. Jamie will be volunteering at the Ronald McDonald House's 2nd annual fundraiser, Charity Soiree.
Last year I think it was a really good success, and this year I think it's going to be even better. It's a lot of fun, and it really is for a great cause.
The Charity Soiree takes place on March 27th from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Inn at Virginia Tech. The tickets are $35, which provides the chance to enjoy high tea, hors d'oeuvres, cocktails, and a jewelry fashion show. Proceeds go to the Ronald McDonald House Charities of Southwest Virginia. This is Lindsay Peck reporting.
Shopping for charity sure does sound like a pretty good reason to go shopping to me. I'll have to check out that Charity Soiree. Well, that's all we have for you on this edition of the News Feed. I'm Morgan Slavin.
And I'm Zach Flanagan. Thanks for watching and be sure to tune in next time.